Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Bam Adebayo calls Kevin Durant the greatest Olympian of all time. The dust is settling from Team USA's incredible run to winning a gold medal at the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, and Miami Heat star Bam Adebayo is reflecting on the experience. Following Team USA's win over France in the championship game, Adebayo offered major praise for Phoenix Suns star forward Kevin Durant. "He has put the stamp on being the greatest Olympian," Adebayo said. "He has imprinted his name at the top." Durant played a key role in helping Team USA win the gold medal this summer, and that is far from the only accomplishment he can stamp his name on when it comes to his illustrious career on the international stage. Durant's Team USA teammate and longtime NBA rival LeBron James also reflected on Durant's greatness on the international stage. "KD is one of the all-time greats," James said. "If you look at his silhouette, look at his skill, he is one of the best players we have ever seen play the game of basketball. No matter your opinion about him or whether you like him, if you really just look at basketball and say basketball player talent, he is out of this world." With the win on Saturday, Durant became the first player to win 4 gold medals in men's Olympic basketball history. He also became Team USA's all-time leader in points scored. Considering the long list of incredible players who have played before and alongside Durant, it certainly is an incredible achievement. During the 2024 Olympics, Durant averaged 13.8 points, 3.2 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game. Arguably, his best game came when Team USA needed it most, in the championship round against a talented and highly motivated French side. In that game, Durant finished with 15 points, 4 rebounds and 4 assists, along with 1 block and 1 steal. He helped steady the ship throughout the game as France refused to go away. Given that Durant is 35 years old, it seems quite likely that he has played his last game for Team USA in the Olympics. If that's the case, he can feel confident that his legacy will live on for a very long time. With that in mind, Durant did not rule out the possibility of lacing it up again in the future for Team USA. Now that the international tournament has come to an end, Durant will bid farewell to his Team USA teammates and return home to prepare for the 2024-25 NBA season. Last season, Durant and the Suns were disappointed in the playoffs when they lost to Team USA teammate Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves in a 4-game sweep. Surely, Durant will look to improve on that result and, ideally, win a 3rd NBA championship for his career. The men's basketball tournament was one to remember for Durant and the rest of the American stars. However, the highly competitive nature of the tournament served as a real reminder that basketball truly has become a global sport. If Team USA hopes to dominate the next couple of decades as they've dominated the past, it will have to ensure that its younger stars can fill the voids players like Durant, LeBron James, and Stephen Curry will someday leave. While Adebayo played a relatively small role in Team USA's success on the floor in 2024, he'll certainly have a chance to expand his role in 4 years when the Olympics take place on home soil in Los Angeles. Miami Heat legend Dwyane Wade says Victor Wembanyama is future of the NBA. Many imagine San Antonio Spurs big man Victor Wembanyama dominating the NBA in just a few years, including Miami Heat legend Dwyane Wade. Wade watched Wembanyama thrive against the loaded Team USA roster on Saturday firsthand. He finished with 26 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists on 11 of 19 shooting, as France came up just short of the gold. The scary news for the rest of the league is Wembanyama is just 20 years old. "What your eyes see is what your eyes should believe," Wade said. "He's a guy you would not be able to tell just by points. You have to watch him play the game of basketball and understand what he means to his team on the floor." Wade's right. The gap between the United States and international talent is nearly non-existent. The last American-born MVP was former Houston Rockets guard James Harden in 2018. Since then, Nikola Jokic, Denver Nuggets, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Milwaukee Bucks, and Joel Embiid, Philadelphia 76ers, took home the hardware. With superstars Luka Doncic and Wembanyama on the rise, fans should expect to see even more international recognition in the coming years. "He's the future," Wade said. "We're going to continue to watch a lot of Wemby for a long time to come." Wade was overly complimentary of close friend LeBron James after Saturday's Team USA victory against France in the gold medal game. Wade said James still amazes by being able to still dominate at this stage in his career. "He can do everything on the floor," Wade said on the NBC broadcast. "He can score 30. He can get 15 rebounds. He can do all things. I think the thing so special about him is his continued to want to be great, the work that he puts in. It's the everyday. He's the first-in kind of person and he's the last-out kind of person and a leader." Dan Le Batard sparks hopes of Miami Heat super team with Anthony Edwards. Could the Olympics again be the genesis for a super team in Miami? The streets are talking. In a recent episode of the Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz, host Le Batard fired up the speculation machine with a possibility that has Miami Heat fans thirsty. In the episode, Le Batard suggested Heat fans should keep an eye on Minnesota Timberwolves standout Anthony Edwards as the Timberwolves ownership dispute plays out. With Glenn Taylor potentially holding onto the team after arbitration in which the opposing party is retired MLB star and South Florida resident Alex Rodriguez, the proceedings could lead to significant changes within the organization, which might eventually land Edwards in Miami. Boing. That's the sound of Heat fans' pants doing the happy dance, if you know what I mean. Le Batard posed a series of hypotheticals. If the Timberwolves lost team president Tim Connolly, that could potentially trigger a domino effect, leading to Edwards considering a trade request. And if that were to happen, would Edwards request a move to the Miami Heat? The speculation gains traction when considering Edwards is presently representing Team USA in the Paris Olympics. One of his teammates is Heat star Bam Adebayo, and he is being guided by Heat head coach Erik Spoelstra, who serves as an assistant coach for the Olympic squad. Veteran Miami Heat fans with keen minds will remember that one of the first inklings that a LeBron-Wade-Bosh Big Three team could become a reality dates back to when the trio formed a good relationship with one another while playing for Team USA. And you know what they say about history, it repeats itself. While with Team USA at the Summer Olympics, Edwards has been vocal about his admiration for Spoelstra, stating, "I see what they mean when they say Heat culture." And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Anthony Edwards? Leave your opinion in the comments.